That is Lake Lanier.
Displaying the glory of God's creation by visiting every state park, national park, and national forest in the contiguous 48 states. Welcome to Parking Full Time with Big Dave the Parker.
Welcome back to Parking Full Time. I am Big Dave the Parker, also known as the Parks Professor. We are at Don Carter State Park. We are in northeast Georgia. We're about 60 miles northeast of Atlanta, and the closest town to here is Gainesville, Georgia. Today is Thursday, May the 25th, and the temperature right now is a very pleasant 74 degrees. When you get to this time of year in Georgia, or in this part of the country, you know the hot muggies are coming, but they haven't made it here quite yet, and that's a good thing. As you saw, we're hiking the Overlook trail right now. This is a short asphalt trail. We started near the park's visitor center, and the plan today is to hike down to the boat launch area. This park is the only Georgia state park on Lake Lanier, so we should get some good lake views down at the boat launch area. And so that is the plan for today. This is going to be about a 2-mile round trip hike. Let's get into it. We came down the Overlook trail, and then we continued straight to start heading south on the Terrapin Cove trail, I believe it is. It's a nice bridge right there. Don't think that was here the last time I hiked this trail. It's been about 10 years since I've hiked this trail. So I think that's a fairly new bridge. I mentioned this is the only Georgia state park on Lake Lanier. It is also the newest Georgia state park. It was established only in 2013, I believe. And I know just looking at it here, gotta be careful where I step. Just looking at it, I would not think of this as a new state park. This is some really nice forest, nice broadleaf trees. Most of them are pretty good sized. It's a nice new addition here to the Georgia State Park system. Alright, we are still headed for the boat launch area, so we'll keep going. The boat ramp area is across this corner of the lake in the direction you're looking right now. And I hiked over to the boat ramp. And then once I got over there, I realized that there is a floating dock, a small floating dock, a little ways back that gives, I think, an even better view. Keep panning here. That's the entrance to this little floating dock. That is Lake Lanier. It supplies drinking water for much of metro Atlanta. I'm pretty sure this little floating dock wasn't here the last time I came here. It's a really nice view here. So I'm going to sit here and rest for a few minutes, and then we will continue heading back towards the visitor center. We're almost back to the Overlook Trail, and that means we are almost back to the visitor center and the end of this hike. This is a nice short hike. Takes you along the lake shore. I will say this park has really developed since the first time I was here. I came here almost 10 years ago, right after this park opened, and the trails have worn in nicely. The forest has grown up nicely. There's been some nice constructions here. This is a much better hike than it was even just a few years ago. This is the main intersection we started at. The Terrapin Cove trail goes that way, And so to get back to the visitor center, we are going to head up the Overlook Trail, which goes up those stone steps right there. I do want to thank you for watching. There are over 31 million YouTube channels, and you choose to watch Parking Full Time. And for that, I am thankful every day, and I thank you every day. If you like this sort of thing, please click the thumbs up button. And if you're new, please click the subscribe button. I took a vow not to make any money from anything I do for this project, but that does encourage me to bring more of this sort of thing your way, and it does help other people to find this video. So I'm going to cut this video. Until next time, I am Big Dave the Parker from Don Carter State Park in Northeast Georgia. Have a great afternoon, take care, and Lord bless.